My daughter's wedding.
My child's graduation from college.
Seeing my wife with my grandson, I'll just never forget that.
Your life's moments, big or small, are precious. But as you age, and thanks to medical science, live longer, there's a real and growing concern that those memories you cherish could be lost to Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's now impacts some 47 million people worldwide, and the magnitude of the problem will increase in the years to come.
As we've done such a good job in keeping people alive from cancer and heart disease, unfortunately, we're creating an epidemic of Alzheimer's disease because it is linked to growing older.
There's an epidemic of Alzheimer's disease. There are about 47 million in the world already with this disease, and this is going to increase as life expectancies increase. So we really need to find effective ways to treat this and prevent this disease.
A new medical study, called the EARLY Trial, is trying to help advance the understanding of Alzheimer's disease. The goal of the EARLY Trial is to see if an investigational medicine is safe and effective for people with normal memory function, who might be at increased risk for Alzheimer's because they have a buildup of amyloid plaque in their brain.
We know that people develop the brain changes of Alzheimer's disease years, maybe decades, before the symptoms, the dementia occurs.
The EARLY trial is what we refer to as a secondary prevention trial. And what that means is we're really trying to find people who have the very earliest changes of Alzheimer's disease in their brain, but they don't yet have any symptoms. And our job is to try to prevent those changes in the brain from progressing and try to prevent people from developing the memory loss and the other symptoms that come along with Alzheimer's disease.
It's a disease that progresses over many, many years. By the time we make a diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease, the disease has been around for at least 15 years.
The idea of the EARLY Trial is to enroll those at risk for Alzheimer's disease before symptoms occur by looking for the buildup of amyloid plaques using recently developed biomarkers.
We can diagnose Alzheimer's disease in people using biomarkers, even if people have yet to reach the stage where they have symptoms. So we can make the diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease in living people, regardless of whether they've developed dementia.
The EARLY Trial is sponsored and designed by Janssen Research and Development in partnership with leading researchers in the field, working at some of the top medical institutions worldwide. The EARLY Trial is researching an investigational medicine to see if it will prevent further production of amyloid protein in the brain before symptoms of Alzheimer's, such as memory loss, occur. The EARLY Trial will enroll 1,650 volunteers worldwide. But to find those at risk for memory loss, we need to screen 16,500 volunteers to see if they have amyloid plaque in the brain, indicating they may be at risk for developing Alzheimer's.
We are looking for individuals that are cognitively normal, but may be at risk of developing Alzheimer's disease.
The EARLY Trial is looking for those aged 60 to 85 who generally have good memory function. You'll need to have a study partner, like a family member or friend, to assist at times as well. During the initial screening visit, the study team will give you and your study partner detailed information about the EARLY Trial and the investigational medicine, including the chances that you'll receive study medication or dummy pill, also called a placebo. They will discuss the potential benefits as well as the potential side effects of the investigational medicine, which may range from mild discomfort to severe or life-threatening. And they will discuss any risks that may be associated with procedures used in the trial. The benefits, potential side effects, and risks will also be discussed in more detail during the informed consent process. You'll be able to ask questions and to discuss the trial with family and friends and determine whether you should participate in the trial.
I'm hopeful that we're going to learn a tremendous amount from the EARLY Trial. We're really going to make a difference in this disease.
The only way we can get our trials done is with volunteers.
We need you.
We need to know if earlier is better for treating Alzheimer's disease. Get involved, volunteer.
Volunteer for the early trial. We can't do it without you. Before the memories are lost.
Consider being a volunteer.
Before the memories are lost.
Consider being a volunteer.